Hello friends, good afternoon all of you, and let's continue. Okay, uh, maybe in short time we people are going to continue, and with the time we people are maybe in few days also we are going to meet physically also. So that time it will be better for all of us. So it is a kind request to join within time so that we can begin in time. I can see that there are so many students who are trying to join right now, so I have to admit all of them, and so that we cannot just immediately begin. Okay, so as far as we people are here with CIP, only people try to understand that what we people do throughout the day, that is very important. So all of we people are trying to do something. We are taking efforts. So all we people are just maybe spending time, but you people can imagine that not all people are just becoming good in their activities. It can be any activity. It can be your, let's say, career goal. It can be, or it can be any other activities. It can be any other goal also. Okay. Let's assume that in the morning you wake up at 6 o'clock and at 11 o'clock in the evening you go to bed. So almost whatever the 16, 17, 18 hours you people are doing. And in spite of working that much, if you feel that you are not able to achieve great fits, so you need to consider that something is not good, something is not okay. So whatever you people are doing, whatever you people are facing, maybe that you people are doing a lot of activities, but those activities will be with the, let's say, number of distractions will be there, or there can be number of activities which you are not able to concentrate. So within that, let's say 10 to 15 hours, which you are just getting for one day, the people need to concentrate on one thing. If you are just focusing on academics, the people have to give maximum time for your academic subjects. If you're just working on your, let's say, aptitude, you people have to spend a lot of time practicing aptitude. If you are just spending it for communication, you people have to work with communication so that it can be nice, it can be fluent, it can be a better communication that you people are going to develop. It shouldn't be like this that you are just maybe you're surrounded with number of people who are just keep chatting on different topics and issues, and you did not realize how much time you're spending with them, or you are just getting distracted by a lot of technology is there, maybe television is there, mobile is there, and you do not realize how much time you're spending on social media. So that should not happen. So maybe if you are just doing great work, if you are spending 15 to 16 hours per day, and but still you're not able to produce results. So if you wanted to get results, you people need to concentrate, spend your energy, your motivation, your wish, your desire, your strong willpower, at least for 1 to 2 activities that you people have to define for the day, and you are spending time on it. So that way you people are going to help yourself. Otherwise, you may be just doing a lot of work all the time. You are keeping yourself busy, but it does not mean that you are doing something, or it may not be productive. So how it can be productive? That you need to set your priorities, that what you wanted to do, and you people just accordingly give time and just spend a lot of time on one activity. I'm sure that you can become expert, you can become master of that one particular thing. So it shouldn't be like this that in English there is popular uh, saying that we call jack of all trades but master of none. So here you shouldn't become jack, means you're doing different activities and you're not able to concentrate on one thing. So rather than, I will suggest you just decide one thing and become master of it. Okay. So with this note, we will just try to continue. I can see so far 52 students have joined from both divisions, where I can see 102 students are there from both divisions. Right now, 50% attendance is there. So let it be, we'll continue with them. So I will share, I think that last time we people were having some sessions based on revision of grammar. So similar things we people are going to have in today's session also. So just 1 second, we people will just continue with this. So that was the last question we people have discussed in the previous session. Okay. And for this question, all of you have just given me this answer. So that all those questions, they are based on noun. Okay. And all of you now just be ready that we people will go for next question here. Next question, it is based on number. It says, find out the noun which cannot be used plural. And you people can just think the options which are given here: office, furniture, boy, shop, and you can answer through poll also. I forgot to ask you, is my voice audible? Is the screen visible? Is it audible, visible? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Thank you, Sumed. So poll will be visible just for 5 seconds more and it will be closed. Meanwhile, you people can answer through chat box, which I think that Shivani, she came with option D. So all of you just think what you people feel. Shipali, option D, mixed answers this time. So poll is closed now. In poll, I can see that majority of people, they have chosen option A, office, which cannot be used plural. You think over it. I will talk of answer at the 8. Furniture, 36% people have chosen option B. There are some people who have chosen option C also and some D also. So that shouldn't be the case. Aditya and Shipali, you're having your own options. Let's try to check. We'll check. First of all, we'll think of this office. Can we call office offices? Is it possible to say? So I think that we people are able to use it. We can call offices also. So office is singular. If we are going to add yes, it is going to become plural and we can use it. So offices. Then here is we people have option B and it says furniture. Okay. So as far as furniture is concerned, you people think, do we call furnitures? Answer me.
No.
No, we don't call Shivani. Yes, you're right. We don't call it furnitures. And that's why it is going to be answer. This is going to be answer. We can call boy boys. So those who chose option C, you people have to be very careful that it is very simple. Boy boys, we have been practicing it since, let's say, first standard itself. Same case with shop, shops also we people say. And hence your answer is going to be option B. Okay, so all of you correct yourself and ensure that you got the right answer. Okay, so that was all about noun. Since last session, we people have been talking about noun. So in noun, what we people have discussed, what is noun and types of noun. In types, I have focused or concentrated on 2 types, that is collective noun and abstract noun. Then we people have thought about noun and its gender, which was we people have thought masculine, feminine, neuter, and common. Then we people have thought of number, that is singular and plural. And next you people will see that there is case of noun. So let's try to have just an idea about case of noun. What is that case of noun? In Marathi, you call it namachi vibhakti. So that vibhakti is termed here as a case, and we people have nominative case. So what is this nominative case? Nominative case is nothing but noun used as a subject, that is called nominative case. In this example, you come to know Lata is a noun, and it is in which case? It is in nominative case. Why? Because Lata is used as subject, and so it is nominative. Then here in Marathi you can call it Pratama Vibhakti. Here you people have objective case or accusative, we call it Dvitiya. Noun is used as an object here. So she ate a banana. In this case you'll come to know banana is a noun and here it is objective case. So it is also called accusative case. In Marathi we call it Dvitiya. Okay, then we have here possessive case, or we call it genitive case also. It is usually with apostrophe and it shows possession. Okay, so possession means something that we own, that we have, that is possession. Okay, you can see here that is Rahul's bag. So here apostrophe yes shows that bag belongs to Rahul. Okay, so therefore Rahul's is a possessive case. And then we people have vocative case. In Marathi you can call it Sambodhan, where usually we address someone. So that is usually with name, or it can be group, like your boys come here. So boys is a noun which is in vocative case, and here is dative case also. Dative case in Marathi you can call it Chaturthi. It is usually indirect object. Usually there are sentences with two objects. One is direct object and another is indirect object. So in this case, she gave a bag of seeds. A bag of seeds is direct object and the prince is indirect object. So the prince is a noun which is in dative case. If you think that this is very complicated and you do not have any idea, don't get confused and don't go deep also. If you feel that you're not convenient and comfortable with these, you people just try to just have an idea. If you're not clear, don't get confused. So that's all about noun. Here we people have done with almost all different kinds of varieties and things and points of noun. Okay, so with this I will just close this session and I will share another screen. So you just stay connected for 1 minute and we'll be back with another screen. I will share another screen. Where maybe probably we'll talk about a little bit pronoun and we'll continue another question answer sessions. Just 1 second. So meanwhile, all you people might have studied about pronoun. What is pronoun? And we all people know that pronoun is a word which is used instead of noun. It is used instead of noun and it is used to avoid the repetition of noun. So in such cases, we people use pronoun. You people can consider one example that you would like to write down a paragraph or you wanted to speak about a person, let's say Ram. And if you're every time using that Ram, that will not be okay. Okay, so here you need to think of a noun which can replace this. And to avoid the repetition of noun, you people can use some other pronoun. So that is pronoun. Okay, so in short, you people can think about these types. Which one? First one is personal pronoun. You can think here first person, second person is there, and third person. So first person is when you people are talking about yourself, or if we are here and we are talking about ourselves. In that case, it is first person. If I'm talking with you, that is second person. Or if there are so many other people, in that case, it is second person plural. Third person, if I'm talking about who is not present at this time, or it can be he or she or it, or it can be plural. In that case, it will be they. Okay, and we people have singular plural as well. So you can say first person singular I, first person plural we, second person singular you, second person plural you, third person singular he, she, it, and third person plural they. Here you people can think objective, so that you people may consider like this: I, me, we, us, you remains you, plural you remains you, he, him, she, her, it, they, them. Here you have possessive adjective like this: I, me, my, we, us, our, you, your, you, your, he, him, his, she, her, it, its, they, them, their. And then here we people have possessive pronoun as well. So you people can think I, me, my, mine, we, us, our, ours, you, your, yours, you, your, yours, he, him, his, she, her, hers, its, they, them, their, theirs. Okay, so in short, that is personal pronouns. Then you'll come to know about reflexive pronoun or emphatic. What is reflexive? They are used for reflection or they are used for emphasize. So therefore, they are called reflexive or emphatic. You can see here, I myself, we ourselves, you yourself, you yourselves, he himself, she herself, it itself, they themselves. So they are called emphatic or reflexive. Then here we people have demonstrative. Demonstrative pronouns are used for demonstration or to show something. Okay. So in demonstration, we people have four pronouns: these, that, these, and those. So this and that, they are singular. These and those, they are plural. These and these, they are used to show something which is near to you. That is called this or these. To show something which is away from you, that is called that and those. Okay, so this way we people will just try to think about demonstrative pronouns. You can think of some examples. This is my bag, these are his books, that is my house, those are my friends, something like this. Then here you people can think about indefinite pronouns also, which you're not sure about. That is called indefinite. All, some, few, everyone, everybody, none, nobody, many, anyone, or someone. They are called indefinite pronouns. Then we have interrogative pronouns. When you think who, whom, which, and what, they're used to ask a question. So that time they are called interrogative pronoun. Then we people have distributive pronouns, each, either, neither. Then we people have relative pronouns also, who, whom, whose, which, what. When they are not used to ask a question, they become relative. And if they are used to ask a question, they become interrogative. That is as simple. Okay, so with this, now you people just be ready for exercise, which is based on that pronoun. So question is in front of you. It says choose the correct sentence, and here you people are having four options, and those four options is those books are of I, those books are my, those books are mine, and those books are I's. Okay, so can you come with one correct option where you people can choose the correct one. So here the poll is in front of you. All of you answer through poll as well. So meanwhile, I'm getting answer from Srishti and Sonal. They're just looking for their own options. I will not disclose right now. At the end, I will tell the correct answer. So all of you think, what do you think which is correct? So this time I'm getting a lot of responses for option C. Okay. Aditya is also there with option C. So all you people have to respond. You can use both ways, poll, and you can use chat box as well. So I'm very happy for this question because this time only 6% people chose option B. Nobody chose option A and nobody chose option D as well. Okay, and so option C is going to be answer. And in chat box also Shepali is there and Sawan Odumbar is also there. They are also with option C. So people can think that those books are mine. That is going to be correct answer. You cannot choose those books are mine. Okay, here you people have to think about. Just few seconds before we people have discussed my mind, I, me, my mind, and they are huge also. So you can consider it. So those books are mine. That is going to be correct answer for this question. Okay. Then let's go to the next, or you can see correct answer for this is those books are mine. And now the question is in front of you. Next question, it says fill in the blank with appropriate pronoun. One should not boast of dash merits. And here your options are his merits or her merits, one's merits or its merits. And you people can answer through poll. Poll is in front of you. All you people have to just take part in this question answer session. So here getting answer from Shivani, option C. And there are so many people who are having confusion between option A or option C. Okay, so all you people can see when your pronoun that begins with one, so you cannot choose his. Okay, hers and its are no relevant options here. So between A and C, you people have to choose option C because here pronoun is one, so its apostrophe is going to be one's and not his. So therefore, option C will be correct answer. Okay. Yes, it is not mentioned, Shivani, he or she. One should not boast about. Generally, we people think his. If it is he, in that case, what you can choose? Yes, you're right, Shivani. If it is he should not boast about his. If it is she, and it will be her or hers, you can think. So therefore, you're exactly sure. You got it. All right. Okay. So all of you ensure that once is answer here, correct answer here. And with this, let's go to the next. Next question is in front of you. It says, fill in the blank with appropriate pronoun. The person dash gave this present was my great uncle, and your options are that, who, whose, none. And the poll is in front of you. Just think your correct answer and choose the correct option. I'm getting immediate responses from Shivani as well as from poll also. I can see so far 100% options for B. Aditya is also there with option B. Okay, all right, let's just have reflection over it. Just try to come to the final answer. Here you'll come to know that the person here, what is it? It is person. So for person, we cannot choose that. We cannot choose whose and none is irrelevant here. So whatever you people are just telling me, that is option B, that is correct answer. So Aditya, Shifali, and I think Shivani, and in poll also 82% people chose option B, and that is correct answer. So that is called relative pronoun. What kind of pronoun it is? It is a relative pronoun. It relates person with the next part of sentence, and so therefore relative pronoun. So answer is who. Okay, then next question again in front of you. It says they offered a dash a good job, and here you people have to think again whether it is I, me, my, myself. Answer for this question. I'm getting in chat box. I'm getting responses from Shivani and Shefali. So you people can be very careful while choosing options. Don't hit blindly. You're going to be part of, let's say, competitive exams. So don't be in a hurry to answer quickly. So we are having answer from Sonal as well. Okay, so all of you just try to ensure 91% people chose this time option B, and that is correct one. You cannot say they offered I. We don't call it I here. What kind of case? I just told you different cases, nominative, objective. So here you people are going to use objective case of pronoun I, and so you people have to choose option B, that they offered me a good job. You are also right, Rishikesh. Okay, with this, we are going to move towards the next part of this exercise. And here, you people have to be very wise. It says, the lady dash the police caught was a terrorist. And your options, who, whose, whom, which. and the poll is in front of you. You can click the right button. In chat also, I'm waiting for your responses. So Shivani, I'm getting your answer. I will read it at the end. Krishna is also having your own answer. I will not disclose it right now. After few 10 seconds, I'm just going to tell your option. But in poll, I think that here a lot of confusion. No one is going to close up the answers. Okay. So all we people can think here, there is a little confusion between who and whom. Okay. So here case matters. Case matters means whether it is nominative case, objective case that you people are going to use. And so therefore there are some people who think who is also option, but not. So here I can see with the other people, Shivani and Krishna, they chose option C. Shipali will just come to the answer. Ashwini, do you want to say something, Ashwini? Take care of your mic. Don't let it be unmuted. Okay, so the lady whom the police caught, it will not be who the police caught, but it will be whom. So therefore, this is going to be answer. Okay, and not who. So those who thought of who, you people can correct yourself and come to answer. So this is answer. Then next is the opportunity dash is lost forever. And you can think of this when, what, that, which, and try to answer. The poll is in front of you. So that will be active for just 30 seconds. This time I'm getting options from, in chat box I'm getting responses from Shivani, Krishna. Srishti is there, but different options are here. We'll talk it. We'll just decide. We'll come to the answer finally. Shifali is there with her own option. Okay, fine. So now let's talk about the pronoun that you people have to use here. So the pronoun is relative pronoun, and that is about opportunity. Okay. So opportunity is what kind of thing? It is non-living thing. Okay. It is non-living thing. Okay. So for that purpose, we people have to use the pronoun that is which. Okay. For living thing, we people use who. When is irrelevant here. What is also not relevant here. So people cannot choose when and what. If you're thinking about that, that is not related here. So most suitable will be which. And so therefore, option D is going to be answer. So those who thought of option D, I can see here Srishti, Krishna, Shivani. You can just relate your answer here with this pronoun, and you can check it. That is which. In poll, I can see there are equal response for option C and D. So it shows a little bit confusion between C and D, but D is the will be answer. Then here next sentence is in front of you. It says she went to the movie with dash two children, and here the options is him, her, she. I think that this is quite the simplest question. Nobody should make a mess here. So immediate responses from Krishna, Shivani, and here I don't want something different. Shipali, you are also. Option C. Option C. Those were just thinking that option C is the majority of the students they are choosing. Shipali, are you going to reconsider your answer? Earlier it was C and now A. So You just come with your proper answer. Out of these, finalize whether C and A. Once again, you can answer Shefali. So here you people can think. Now, let's try to read this sentence. She went to the movie with. If it is she, its possessive pronoun will be her. Yes, Shivan. Okay, she, her. That we people have just discussed before few minutes back. And it is not going to be his. If it is he, in that case, you can choose he, Shefali. If pronoun is he, then you can choose his. But now it is she, so you cannot choose his. It will be her. And that's all. For I think that there is one more question also. I hope that I have made it clear. Shefali, I think you might be clear with this. Is it, Shefali? So her is answer. The next is fill in the blank with appropriate alternative. Dash is an American dog. What you people are going to choose? Whether it's they, it, and he. Again, this is, I think that I have selected very simple questions. You people have to consider in the exam, these much simple questions are not there. This is just for our practice, but that much simple questions are not there. Difficulty level is more. Maybe next time I will bring it with more difficulty level. Yes, I'm getting responses from Shivani, and in poll also I can see a lot of responses with option C. All right, and that we are going to close it here. That answer is it. We call it, it is an American dog. Though it is a dog, but we people are not going to give any kind of masculine gender to dog. So you cannot choose he is American dog. It is always it. For dog, for cat, for usually whose gender we don't know. For baby, such things, we people use it. So it is an American dog. So answer is it, option C. So here we people have done with this pronoun. So again, you people can wait for just a few minutes. I will share another screen. We are going to I think that I will come with adjectives now. So just 1 minute. Okay, fine. So in case of adjective also, all you people might have idea, adjective is the word which describes noun. Adjective is the word which talks more about the noun, that all you people know it. Okay. And adjectives, if you know adjectives, you can just use it for your oral communication or in written communication. You'll be able to give more information when you people are with number of adjectives. So in short, people will just try to find more information about adjectives. Types will come to know adjectives of quality like big, tall, small, great. They are all called adjectives of quality. Then we can talk about quantity, which is about much, enough, all, few, whole. So that is quantity. You can see adjectives of number also. In number, you'll find different variations. 4, 500, these are numbers. And if you are having, if you say like 5 pen, 4 students, 100 books, something like this. So in that you are having definite numbers. In definite numbers, you can have cardinal numbers like we call it 1, 2, 3 and dot, 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 dot. infinite number. Okay, then we people have ordinal numbers, that is for just rank, first, second, third, and here also you can have dot dot dot, that is infinite. Then we people have indefinite numbers here, all, many, few, several. Okay, then distributive numbers are here, each, either, every, neither, they're called distributive numbers. Then here we people have demonstrative adjectives, this, that, these, those. So here I would like to tell you people, don't get confused that these, that, these, those, we people have just studied in pronouns also, and we are going to learn them in adjectives also. So I will give one example to illustrate it. This is my pen. Okay, in this case, this is used. You people tell me. I will give another example. You people tell me where, in which sentence it is pronoun and in which sentence it is adjective. So first
Second
sentence
is pronoun.
Yes, sure, you're right. Second is here. If you're just looking at this pen, you'll come to know this is pronoun or this is pronoun. This is my pen. This pen is mine. Once again, in first sentence, it is pronoun. In second sentence, it's adjective. Okay. How it is adjective? This talks more about pen. Okay, so therefore this pen. So this is adjective, and this pen, this is my pen. Here it is pronoun. All right. So I hope that I have made it clear. Then here possessive adjectives also you people can think of here like this: my, his, her, your, their. You can see here my pen. So in this example, my is possessive adjective. It shows possession. My pen, his car, her dog, something like this. Okay, so with this immediately we'll go to the next slide. If you are having any confusion question, you people just ask me, because I'm just explaining it in short. I'm not teaching it, I'm just revising it. Again, you'll come to know there are three forms of adjectives usually used for degrees of comparison, like positive, comparative, and superlative as well. So tall, taller, tallest, small, smaller, smallest, big, bigger, biggest, hard, harder, hardest, easy, easier, easiest. Then we have honest, more honest, most honest, where we people don't add er or est to the adjectives. Industrious, more industrious, most industrious. And you can increase, add this list, because this is just for example. I have given few. Yes. Will tell me what is meaning of industrious. Is it related to industry? I will tell you it is not related to industry. You people tell me what is meaning of industrious. It is not related to industry. If anybody knows, you just try to tell. Are you industrious? You have to be industrious. I will try to give few sentences. I feel that all the students in third year ENTC are industrious. So what do you understand from this? Hardworking, yes. It's hardworking. So industrious means hardworking, and we can call it more industrious, most industrious. Okay, fine. Good. Thank you. Let's go to the next slide and proceed. Remember, you can add this, or I will try to provide list. If I have, I will share it with you. But if I don't have, you people can search on the internet and just try to know more and more three forms of adjectives. Okay. Here, you people can see, I have just added one adjective, late, and you'll come to know it can be used in two ways: late, later, and this later. Then here you people have latest and last. Try to understand. Late, later, latest, late, latter, last. This is related with time. later and latest. It is related with time. Late is also related with time. Late is related with position also. Latter is related with position. Last is related with position. Okay. I hope that you people are clear with this, because based on this, you are going to have some questions. Once again, try to understand late, later, latest. They are related with time. If you are late, that is, you are not able to keep the time. In that case, you are late. If you are later, if you're using it in comparative form, that is later. And latest, which is related with time. We call about latest news, latest score, latest fashion, something like this. Latest fashion means fashion which is recent time, in recent time. Okay. So based on this, now you people just be ready for this kind of exercise. It says Sheila is dash than expected. Here you people have only three options: latest, later, and late. So try to be careful. Nobody is going to choose here option D from poll, because in poll there are four options. So you cannot choose option D. If you're choosing, it means that you are just having fun, time pass. I think that Meenakshi, you are having option B, Srishti having C, and Shivani, you are also having C. This time confusion is there, a little bit confusion. You can think that what kind of word than is here. So when than is there, which form we people use? You can think positive degree, comparative degree, superlative degree. Okay. So after telling also, somebody has chosen option D, because here are only three options. All right. So in this case, all of you just think, if it is than, it means comparative degree is here, than expected. So you people have to use comparative form out of these. So latest, later, and late, which is comparative form? So Omkar is also. Late. So late is positive, later is comparative, latest is superlative. So based on this, you people are going to choose this one. Sheila is later than expected. Okay. So you may tend to choose Sheila is late, but here than, and because of that, you cannot choose late. If it is only Sheila is late, in that case, you can choose late. There you cannot choose later. Okay. So this is going to be answer. You can correct, you can just try to understand. Now, all of you can be again very clear with this. This is the dash news, late news, latest news, or later. I think that is common word we people hear in our day-to-day. Yes, this time getting option B from Shivani, Shefali. Meenakshi are also having option D, and that's correct answer, because we should not spend much time here, because this is the latest news, we all call it. And in poll also 93% people, not 100, I'm expecting 100%, but 94% people chose option B. Okay. Here is not much to just retrospect. That is latest. Then now people just be careful and just answer this question. I was the dash person in the row, and now people have late, last, or latter. And I will give poll to you for answer. And here I'm getting answer from Shivani, Srishti. 100% response we are getting for option B here. Meenakshi, you are also having. So you can try. I was the late person. We don't use late. And here this the indicates that you cannot choose late. Latter you cannot choose. So majority of you people are right. There is someone. Shipali, you are also having option B. So I was the last person in the row. So in case of latter, you might be having confusion with latter. So have you heard about latter and what is its meaning? That is not answer. I'm just explaining. Answer is going to be this. Former and latter. Have you heard about these two pairs? And latter. So former means that is first place, or you can consider first. Latter means second, something like this. I would like to explain. Former means before or earlier or first one. Latter means second one. Or if there are two things, if you wanted to refer second one, you are going to use latter. If you wanted to refer to first one, that is former. So this way we can use this latter. So for this sentence, answer option B. That is last. This is answer. That latter I just wanted to explain you. All right. So with this, you people just think theirs is the dash house in the street, and you just try to come with answer if it is late, last, or latter. This time it is also very simple now. Meenakshi having option B. Shivani, you are also having option B, and 100% people are choosing option B. So it means that is answer. Option B is answer. There is the last house in the street. Srishti, we are also having option B. So you cannot say there is the late house. Late is related with time. Okay. Latter is related with position. But when you're referring to things, that time you can use latter. So here option B is going to be answer. So theirs is the last house. Similar kind of another adjectives we people are going to talk here, and they're about old. Okay. So in case of old, we people use older and oldest. We people use elder and eldest. So older and oldest, they are for things and objects. For people also, but not for relation. In case of elder and eldest, you can use it for those things where you people are going to have relationship, or we can call blood relationship. In such case, you people have to use elder and eldest. Okay, so soon you people will finish exercise based on this and we'll stop here today. So you just try to tell me Kala is my dash sister, whether it is this time you're having only two options, and I will not launch poll. You can answer through chat box this time. Whether it is Kala is my older sister or elder sister, what do we call? Samruti, we call it elder sister. Elder sister from Shefali, Srishti. Minal, elder sister. Yes, Shivani. Yes, that is answer. All people, you are getting it right. We call it Kala is my elder sister and not older sister. Remember, you're talking about sister, and so it is elder or eldest that people can choose, because this is related to your blood relationship, close relationship, and you cannot choose your older. Okay. The next you people have to answer. Nikhil is my dash son. Whether it is oldest son or eldest son. Here you people try to answer. I'll not launch poll this time. You have only two options. Shefali, you're having option B. We call it eldest son. Meenakshi, Shivani, and this time also Swati, Aditya, and Omkar is there. Sunil is there. So we all are getting it. Yes, Nikhil, you are also right. Option B, we call it eldest and not oldest, because it will come to oldest will refer to age, and here we don't want to refer to age, but here usually it is who is family who is bigger and smaller. Not bigger, smaller are not terms used here, but I just wanted to tell you people. Yes, Sonal, you are also. I mean, eldest is the answer, correct answer. Then next is Sachin is the dash boy among the students. This time you just be careful and tell me whether it is oldest or eldest. You can answer through chat box only. Swati, you are having option A, Shefali, option B, Sumit, Samruddhi, Savant Kajal, Lakshman, oldest. Yes, this time I think only one person has chosen different option. Sudarshan, you are right, option A, oldest. That is answer. I will explain because I think we are close to take attendance. So oldest is the correct answer. Okay, we'll take attendance and we'll stop here. The remaining part, we'll try to discuss it in next class. So all of you just rename yourself in a comment format so that I can mark your attendance immediately. So first of all, I will take attendance of division A. Okay. 1, 2. Then 3 is absent, 4, 5, 6, 7 absent. Then 8 absent, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 15 absent. Then 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23 absent. 24, 25, 26 absent. 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 36, 35 absent. Then 36, 37, 38 absent. 39, 40, 41 absent. 42, 43, 44, 45 absent. 46, 47 absent.
45.
Who is 45?
Rishikesh Pool.
So you mentioned roll number 9, Rishikesh. Rishikesh Pool, no?
हाँ सर दूसरे दिवस सुनने चलते हैं.
Who is roll number 9 then? I have marked 9 roll number present. If 45 is present, who is roll number 9? I am going to mark absent roll number 9. Akanksha Jadhav. Akanksha, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Your roll number is 9. Rishikesh, you rename yourself.
Okay.
Okay. Then 49, let me check. 49 absent. 50, 51 absent. 52 present. Okay. If from division A, let me know if you're present absent numbers. Roll number 7, 8, 10, 13, 15, 16, 19, 21, 22, 23, 26, 29, 35, 38, 41, 43, 44, 47, 49, 50, 51. If anybody is present, you just try to tell me that you are here.
So 10 is 19, sir.
Okay. 10 is present. Then
19.
19 is also there. Okay, all right.
34.
34. Okay, 34, you are there. I have marked your attendance. Okay, division B students. All of you just try to be alert. I will just first of all mark present numbers. B 1, 2, 3 absent. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 9 absent, 11 present, 12 absent, 14, 15, 16 absent, 17, 18 absent, 19, 20, 21, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27 absent, 28, 29 absent, 31, 32 absent, 33, 34 absent, 35, 36, 37, 38 absent, 40, 41, 42, 43 absent, 45, 46, 47, 48 absent. So absent numbers from division B are 1, 2, 9, 12, 16, 18, 24, 25, 26, 27, 29, 31, 32, 34, 38, 40, 41, 42, 43, 45, 46, 47, 48. These are absent numbers from division B. If anyone is present, you just let me know. A3, your attendance is marked. From division B, is it okay? B20, your attendance is marked. Okay, all right. So I think that's clear to you. So with this, should we stop here? Should I end the meeting for both divisions?
Yes, sir.
Okay, all right. Thank you, Nikhil and everybody. Thanks for joining today, and do join for next session also. We'll meet in next session. Thank you. Maybe next session, I already told you, I think that on Thursday, we have taken that Kadam Madam's lecture. So maybe probably next lecture of CIP will be conducted by her. Take note of it. We'll continue in next week. Okay.